None. Honestly, every game against Jacksonville, I said Jacksonville plays a game where they'll keep it close, but they'll never win. As for the New York Jets, this is kind of a out of division rivalry, but the Browns and Jets have had a rivalry for a while because they were actually the first, I think, broadcast Monday night game of all first. And I think the Browns, all they have to do is win. Because if they win and the Colts beat the Steelers, ladies and gentlemen, we will have probably the best matchup in the league week 17 on Sunday. Because the Cleveland Browns play in Cleveland. And if they win, 2020 will come true. The Browns will have won the AFC North Division. And I'm being completely honest here. And I said, I think for a while until Cleveland gets a little more consistent in Pittsburgh, I think you're going to see the Steelers and the Patriots. I mean, not the Patriots. The Patriots are going to dominate the Steelers because that's how we're going to be rolling. But I think personally that the Browns will pretty much be dominating the rivalry in a couple of years. While I think right now they're just going to split it. I think Cleveland is going to defend their home. And again, if Cleveland and Browns are kind of in a win-win situation. What if the Steelers beat the Colts? Well, Browns fans, as long as you win next week, you clinch a playoff spot. So, pretty good news. But there is something else I also am interested in. Because Baltimore, of course, has to face Cincy, and I wonder if Cincy wants to spoil Baltimore. Because if the Giants somehow mess up and beat the Ravens, because again, the Giants do have playoffs. If they beat the Ravens, and the Ravens lose their last two games, which I doubt they will, they get out of playoffs. Like they're going to be 9-7, and I've looked at the AFC personally. I think it is going to take a 10-win record to win. Hence why Miami's gonna have to fight tooth and nail to win. And that's kind of with my Patriots too. I'm like, well, 9-7, and that's a maybe. And I don't even know if Miami. I really do hope Miami does make playoffs because that team will, I think, maybe even go far. Um, but if I have to be completely honest, I think it's going to take 10 wins to stay in here, and I don't see the Titans really dropping their next two games. Um, I do think the Browns will make playoffs again if they win their last two games, which I think they should win their last two games, at least one of their last two games. But um, as for Pittsburgh, I think they've hit a road, and I think everything Juju Schuster has done right now has kind of put him as we probably might not even resign you because you haven't put up ever since that one good season. We don't really want to. We haven't had any desire to put you up for any good contracts because again we have younger talent that costs less. Big Ben's $41 million options coming into effect. So honestly, and if someone said, "Well, if Juju's a free agent, where do you think he'll go?" If you want me to be completely honest, Jets, Patriots, Giants, and maybe the Panthers. But yeah, as of now, that's probably going to do it for it. I will be doing another recording to preview the Thursday night matchup. The rundown will be probably a little bit later, just due to Christmas and all. Have a Merry Christmas as well. And other than that, stay safe and stay frosty.